What is Gucci, my Nucci's? Welcome to the Half Court Podcast. I am Darwin, AV behind the cameras. We got Fau in this bit. And we got today Eddie Guerrero, the motherfucking legend. What's good, brother?
That's me right there.
Yeah, man. So before we get this episode started, you know what I'm saying? I got the Mamba Mentality shirt. You know, Kobe Bryant, rest in peace, is very, unfortunate to get this news. It was Kobe Bryant and his daughter. That's some crazy shit, and it's like I lost a family member, man. I'm a great NBA head, and it really hit me hard, and I can imagine what their family's going through, so big condolence to them and their family. A lot of strength, and yeah, man, I'm going to be repping the jersey for a week, man, so catch me with that, man. So let's get this episode started, man. Eddie, you are a young entrepreneur, young hustler, man. Kind of tell us about yourself and what do you do, man?
Well, I was born in Mexico. I do fences for a living. I'm 23 years old.
Okay. Young motherfucking hustler, man.
Yes, man.
I like that. How old are you?
23.
23. Okay. And you have the fencing company, and how's business, man?
It's good. It's really good. I mean, I couldn't complain.
Yeah. So kind of tell us about the process of doing the work. So how long, I obviously know, I think it depends on, the volume of the house and stuff, but what is the process behind it? Like, you meet up with the client, what is it?
Well, the process, I mean, it's usually just go to the house, meet up with the clients, give them an estimate. They like the estimate, send them the contract, sign it, and we'll go from there. First we call Oki so they can mark the utility cables. They mark them. They usually take about 3 days. When everything's marked, we're ready to start. First day, sit in a post. Next day, hang in the fence.
Nice. So we just shot a commercial for you, and it was a pretty big house. So how long did that take you? And what was the square feet of it like?
That took us, it was 490 feet. That took us about 4 days.
4 days?
4 days.
Nice. And that really looked like a high quality.
Yeah.
It looked clean. Like
that one's a badass fence.
Yeah, that one. We'll throw in some clips there so you can see the work. So what is your mentality, man? And what got you into the fencing?
Well, this is crazy. When I started, I didn't even know how to build fences. I was in high school. I went to U.S. Grant. I graduated that summer. I used to work at Taste of China at the time. I was going to school, college. I was there for about a year. I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur. I've always wanted to start my own business. So, I mean, one day I just decided I'm going to build fences.
When you went to college, where'd you go to school?
I wanted to be a petroleum engineer. Yeah. So
A
I wanted
what?
Petroleum engineer.
What is that?
Like from the petroleum, like.
Oh, okay. Like
engineer.
oil field and shit?
Yeah, oil field and all that.
Okay. And you was like, fuck that.
Man, I went to school. Fuck that shit. I fucked up because I was going, I was taking 5 classes. I was working at Taste of China at the time, a restaurant server.
Oh, shit.
So I used to work 60 hours, man. So taking 5 classes.
What position?
That was a server.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's that hustle right there.
Yeah. I mean.
60 hours a week
ain't going to school. So I failed some classes, I couldn't keep up first year. So, I didn't have really any experience, on that.
So when you were like, fuck this shit, fuck college, fuck Taste of China. What was your, like, you went to something that you didn't know shit about. So So how it was, my dad used to build, he used to work with my uncle. He used to build fences, sprinklers. So when I quit States of China, the next day I got on the internet and I found this page named Thumbtack. So I get on it, put in my information. It's like a page where you bet jobs. So I put in my information. 30 minutes later, some lady calls me. She was like, I need an estimate for a fence. Okay, so I went, give her an estimate. I didn't know how to build fences. I mean, I've never built a fucking fence in my life. I mean, I got the material cost, and I just started my labor work. So on that, that was my first job. I started it, but I didn't finish it. Basically, I mean, I just took out the fence. A week after that, I got another job that I could have, bidded. So I started that job. It took us about 3 days. And in those 3 days, I made what I would have fucking made in any other job in 3 weeks. So
I mean, that's when I was like, oh shit, like what am I doing? Fucking working here, working there, like we could just work for me, work for myself.
So you got the materials, you got everything, and then when it came time to put up the fence, what?
Yeah.
How was that process? Like, did you watch any YouTube videos or?
I would watch YouTube videos. You know, just driving around, I would see a fence. I would just see how it goes. You know, just keep an eye everywhere.
Yeah, kind of see
Why
like.
didn't you finish your first fence?
Because I didn't know how to finish it. I didn't know what you know.
So what'd you tell the client?
Well, I started it, but then I just took it off.
And
Yeah. They were like, yeah, you were like, you know, you're gonna finish it. So I just didn't finish it. Yeah, that was my first. You know, that was a mistake I did, but
That's part
You
of the
know
learning
that-
process.
What did you learn from that first experience going forward?
finish the job. do the fucking jobs, man. Finish it. You know, keep the clients happy, and that's how you gotta do.
So what you went back and watched some videos after that, or what the fuck? How'd you?
There was a guy. He has another fencing company. He was kind of like my mentor, like in that industry. I was a subcontract for him for about a year. So I mean, I just started. You know, he was like giving me tips how to do this, how to do that, and yeah.
Shout out to that dude, man.
For
Yeah,
real.
Yeah. Shout out to Jackson Green.
Yeah, that was the last fence we
Yeah.
saw you. That was a pretty good darn job. Like,
Yeah,
Hey.
it wasn't. I did it for about. That lasted for about. I believe it was like a year. You know, I wasn't getting so many jobs. My goal was at first to get, fucking, 2 jobs a month.
yeah,
You know, 2 jobs a month or whatever. But then, you know, I wanted to grow. I wanted to grow my business, but I wasn't really putting in work. You know, the work it takes. So I stopped because it was so slow. So I got a job at Hobby Lobby. I worked there for about a year. I quit there, and I mean, I remember I was outside the parking lot. I was like, I need to make a decision. I need to fucking go back to school. I need to work at the oil field. I mean, that's what it was, the booming, you know, back
Yeah.
then. Work at the oil field or do fences. I mean, that was my 3 choices, and I mean, I chose fences.
that's tight. That is kind of tight. Is like when I started doing the video stuff too. That's what kind of happened to me. Like I did the video stuff. I was doing the Darwin Media solo thing. And then I was like, fuck, it's a little slow. So I got to go back to work. And that's when I got a part-time job at PetSmart. And then I was like, fuck it, I'm going all in to what I know. And it's the video thing. And then we still here, you know, we're still, you know, trying to make it and shit. But it's pretty tight, man. It's like you always had that. Do you think you were born with the entrepreneur hustle mentality, or was it something that you got in like down the road?
I think I was born with it, actually. I mean, when I was little, elementary, I used to draw like drawings. So I would just sell them so I can buy paper so I can make more drawings, you know, because I loved drawing back then. I mean, shit like that.
Yeah, I used to
shit
draw
like
a
that.
lot too. It's
Yeah.
crazy. What kind of stuff will you draw like when you were?
I would just draw flowers, cars, just different shit.
I used to love drawing some
Yeah.
anime, Dragon Ball Z. That was my shit. That was my shit right there, man.
When was the first job you got that was big? Like, what was that first job that you like?
It was a neighborhood. The one you went to? Yeah, it was a neighborhood. I mean, that job took us about a month. It was fucking 1,700 feet fencing. I mean, that's a whole neighborhood.
Yeah,
That took us about a month, something like that.
pretty.
That was one of the ones where you were like, oh shit, this shit is.
Yeah, I mean, that job helped me out a lot, definitely. I mean, I've done bigger ones now. Couple months ago, we did it was one that it was like a mile long.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's different.
Oh, shit,
This one
that's-
took us about 6 days, maybe. The other one took us a month. So you know, the more effort you put in it, the more work you put in it, you're gonna see things are going to go by smoother the next
Yeah.
time.
So what would you say is like your average a month? Like how many jobs do you normally average?
This summer has been the busiest, basically. Yeah, absolutely. We would do 3 fences a week, 3 fences, little repairs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because I'm
How
pretty
did
sure.
you go about getting most of your clients? Because at first, when you didn't have experience. So what was your tool for that?
At first, I was on Thumbtack. That's basically where you bid jobs. So you would pay an amount for that lead. Then I went to Home Advisor, but fuck that. It was just bullshit. Because you have the jobs, but they send them to other 5 people, so you would compete with them, right? So yeah, whoever was the cheapest, whatever, would do the job.
So what is that kind
You
of?
still get charged for that lead.
You still get charged either way. You
So
get
what
the
is
job or
that?
not.
What is that like? Is it like an advertising place or some shit?
Yeah, like homeowners. Like if I was a homeowner, I'll go to that page and look for type in fence.
Oh,
And then
okay,
it
okay,
will
okay,
send
okay.
that
That's kind of
page
like
will
it.
send,
Was
like-
it through online?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so it's like yeah. I get what I'm.
So that's what I used to do, and then I started focusing more on getting on my Facebook thing. So I started doing ads.
And your page, right? Because like you didn't have just a regular profile. Like
Yeah, you have to have, if you own a business, for those business owners out there, you need to have a page. You need to put pictures out there. You need to, put your work. If they don't see a picture, they're not going to call you. Like they say, a picture's worth 1,000 words. That's how it is. Focusing on, on Facebook's actually the cheapest way of advertisement at the moment. Google charges a lot.
Yeah,
All
they
those
got-
places charges a lot.
Yeah, they got up there.
Yeah, Facebook definitely helps.
Facebook, I think it's more flexible with your budget
Yep.
and it gives you more, more bang for your buck. But you do have to invest. That's
Yeah.
you do have to invest in advertising because
That's what it is.
a little $20 ain't gonna do much.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
have
that's
to do
right.
more than that.
As the business owners, you have to. That's a good strategy. You have to invest, but then look at it like you're gonna get more money out of it. Look at it as as in that. Don't just fucking. Well, I'm scared to invest in advertisement because what if it doesn't give me any jobs? Then of course it's not gonna get you jobs if you don't fucking trust it.
Right.
And then
Gotta
can you
know that.
explain that process. Like, so you make a post, you add your budget, your demographics, all that. What happens next?
Facebook puts it on the platforms like your story. You scroll down your news feed, it'll be there.
Okay, but it's like for you, what's your next step? Like you start getting phone calls.
Yeah, they message me through the page because I have it so they can send me a message to my Facebook page directly. So I contacted through them. If they're interested in an estimate, I go out there and just give them an estimate.
How quick do you reply?
You try to reply as soon as you see the message.
Yeah, I think that's
because when they see them, when they send the message, that has them thinking about getting a new fence. So if you wait the next day, they're thinking about some other bullshit.
all
So
right.
that's how it is.
They're probably looking for somebody else. Maybe.
Yeah.
I think nowadays the delivery.
Replying.
The delivery option is like how fast can you get the work out there? How fast do you reply? How fast do you?
Yep.
How fast is the job gonna get done?
Yep.
How fast do you do business with the client? I think that's gonna differentiate
Yep, that's right.
us, and that's what I was saying. That's why we were like on the Vivid Dreams thing. Like the faster we can get the clients' work out, we're gonna be different from others. Like our quality work is there and everything. We just need to do the faster delivery, get the customer what they want right there, like quick as hell. You know what I'm saying? So I think
that's how it is.
that's one of the waves. So that's pretty tight, man. That's pretty tight. So you would say like the majority of your business comes through Facebook
Yeah, through Facebook referrals,
referrals.
customers
Word of mouth.
telling their friends about us. That's how we get a lot of jobs as well.
Pretty cool.
And
Yep.
then you're the one that runs everything.
Yeah, I'm the one that runs everything.
So are you a one man guy?
I have workers.
You
do. My dad, he was actually working in concrete, so I'm proud to have my dad having working with us now.
That's tight.
So yeah, my dad, he's like the manager when I'm not there. So yeah, he makes sure the job's done correctly now. So yeah.
It's crazy because you're a young dude, so most times people ask you like, "Is it your dad's business?" And it's like, "No, it's my business."
That's what I tell him. I mean, I used to be fucking 18, bro. I used to be the youngest guy fucking buying fence materials from that, from where we get it. There's all the companies go out there, all the companies buy their materials from there. They were like, damn, how old are you? You're actually pretty young, 18. So that's how everything started.
Oh yeah. Who would you say like inspired you to just be on that, like kind of fuels your hustle mentality? Is there any like role model that you look up to or?
Well, I used to live down in Mexico. My parents, we weren't a rich family. We lived in a poor environment.
Okay.
My parents decided to come to the U.S. So, I'm very happy for that.
Okay. So you would say they are your inspiration?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Everything you do, you're supposed to do it for your family,
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. Oh yeah.
And you're a dreamer, right?
Yeah, I'm a dreamer, DACA.
How has that affected you or benefited
It benefited me, you know. I mean, without papers, you know, I couldn't get my LLC, have a running company. So, you know, having DACA does help me a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
See, there's no excuse. Like we once
Yeah.
again say,
Yeah.
that shouldn't be a reason to hold you back. You know,
Yeah.
anything is possible with it. You know, anything is possible.
I mean,
So,
not even if you don't have, you know, your legal status here. You know, I've met people that make a lot of fucking money being illegal. It just, you know, how much work you put out there. Don't let your, you know, don't let you not having papers limit you.
right. That shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Not thinking of that as a
Yeah.
limitation.
Yeah.
Make it a challenge. That's how I see it.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, damn, if this fool can do it without anything, why can't
Yep.
this guy do
Yep. That's
everything?
right. That's
You know,
right.
So that's for sure. In my opinion, I mean, with me, that's how I am. I was like, when I found out Donald Trump was hating on us, I was like, I mean, well, fuck it, shit. It's like war right now, you know. There's no, I gotta do what I love and make some money, and that's what it is. It's like
Yeah, you don't supposed to fucking focus on you know the bad shit, nah, because then you're just gonna be thinking about the bad shit.
That's gonna
and
distract
bad shit's
you.
gonna happen to you.
And there is a lot of people that let it affect them, like they don't go out, they don't, you know. And of course, you gotta be careful too, you know. You
Yeah.
can't be a fucking idiot. You're on a.
Yep.
Like you're on probation.
Yep, that's
at all
right.
times. But yeah, just that it helps with that. Just fucking, you know, you can't fuck up. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like you gotta be your shit.
Yep. I think that has, like me having DACA. I mean, I've never wanted to, you know, fucking get arrested or anything, because that, you know, that's bad. You know, if you have DACA, because they can take it away for that. So, you know, I've always tried to not drink and drive, all that.
You've never been arrested?
I've never been arrested.
Nice.
Shit, thankfully.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. No limitations to it. So, yeah, man. We covered that. Let's see. As far as what do you want to do for the future? You know, you got this business going. Is there anything else you want to do, expand, or kind of tell us about your plans for the future?
I mean, shit, I have many plans, basically. You know, I want to do all kinds of things.
Like
Yeah.
what?
I want to open a dispensary.
Okay.
That has to be one. I want to open, you know, a car dealer. Yeah.
So yeah, because in the
Making
previous
events. I want to make events.
in the previous podcast, you know, you said you wanted to be a millionaire. So how is that going to happen? Like, what are you going to do to make that happen?
Put in work. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. You know that you don't become a millionaire from one day and another one. You know, you take work. You know, you focus. Like, I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to do this. So you focus on those steps. But yeah.
Or do you write your goals often, or you kind of just think like how do you go about doing that? Like figuring out what it is you need to do next to get you to the next step.
Yeah, I mean, you write your goals. You definitely write your goals. Yeah, definitely.
And you have
You know, you it feels good once you accomplish the goal. Like,
and you have it in paper.
yeah,
to
you
show,
have it
know?
like, oh shit, I look back and oh shit, I'm doing it right now. Like, oh fuck, you know, it's good. That's a good ass fucking feeling.
What about you, AV?
Yeah, I write
What-
my goals down.
You write your goals down?
Yeah, but I write them a little different because I'm fuck my edge. You know, I think of all kinds of shit. So, but I have notebooks where I have probably like I don't know, fucking 15 notebooks where I started writing kind of my idea, and then over the years it evolved. So like now we're here, you know. But
Right.
yeah, like this is everything that I wanted to do. I wanted to fucking create my own content, have my editing area. I like to cut hair, so I can cut hair. Like I planned all this shit, you know. It's crazy. Like yeah, I look back at all the notebooks and I'm like, damn, it's just crazy.
You made that shit happen.
It's a good ass feeling, huh?
I've stayed on the same path, you know, and that helps too because whenever I'm feeling down or not motivated or something, I'll go back and look through those books. And it may be corny, like you may be thinking like this fucking cornball, but like, that helps me stay on my goal and not let anybody take me out of it. So sometimes people do think I'm fucking crazy, maybe, but I'm like, nah, fuck yeah, this is my movie, you know.
Yeah,
Right.
fuck. I mean, you fuck what people think. I mean, I've always said that. You know, fuck what people think. If it makes you happy doing it, do it.
It's crazy, man, and it is crazy because like, you know, when we started this podcast, when I started doing the vlogs and stuff, people wouldn't say shit. It was very few people that, and that's how it is. As I've learned that's how it is. But now that we're like on a good groove, people are hitting us up, all like asking us for tips, asking us like, oh yeah, keep it going, that is amazing. That's one of the best
Yep.
feelings to, you know that people are watching. and they're looking at your work
Mhm.
and they admire your work and stuff. So that's like pretty satisfying. But that's how it is, man. It's what Will Smith said once. The process of you chasing your dreams is a very lonely process. You sent it to me, actually. That shit was cold. Like, I was like, yes, that's true. It's true. It's like the process of you chasing your dream is the loneliest, most dangerous place to be, period.
Can you talk a little bit about how you've dealt with some of the stress that comes with what he's talking about? You know, because shit, I know you don't have time to do a lot of shit. You're working, you're maybe doing calls,
Yeah.
what are some of the things that you kind of do to chill out and
Shit, I mean, you know, having a business, I mean, you're always on the fucking call. If I have to go do an estimate on a Sunday, you know, I'll go and do it. But if I have to go 2 hours away on a Monday morning or Sunday morning, hungover or whatever, you know, you have to do it.
Right, but I wouldn't consider that stressful because
I mean, it's stressful because, you know, we became we get problems at our work too.
I think what
You know?
would be more stressful, in my opinion, maybe would be like, let's say your client doesn't like your work. Like, you did the whole fence and they don't like it. So at that point, like, what would be? Have you had that?
I had people that they wanted the fence this way, but then they don't understand, you know, like they think they're
The
fence
structure
experts.
and how it works.
But you know, you always gotta work with the customer, you know, tell them how it's done, and they understand.
Okay.
They understand how it's done. But on stress ways, I mean, stress comes a lot, you know, having to do estimates, having to go to the job, having to pick up materials, having to, you know, go talk to the customers. You got 100 things going at once. So, you know, you have to be on top of your game, on top of your game, on top
What
of
do
your
you
game.
do to deal with it? To deal with stress?
Yeah,
do
definitely.
you like pass out of the work to do what has helped you like consistently get everything done?
I mean, shit.
Team, how do you delegate shit?
I mean, I've just know. I mean, I gotta get shit done. I gotta get shit done because I mean, nobody's gonna fucking
I
feed
think
me.
I would say it's the mentality.
Yeah,
It's
I've
like-
definitely got a good mentality that I need to get shit done. You know, if I can't go out on a Saturday night because I have to do work, I mean, I'll do it. You know, if I have to fucking wake up at 5 a.m, I'll do it. You know, I'll do
So
whatever it takes.
You would say your work ethic out of one out of 10 is a 10?
Yeah, but it's not. It doesn't just have to be your work ethic, as in, you know, my parents always, you know, taught me to work hard. You know, go work hard, or work hard. But their working hard is, you know, go bust your ass with a shovel. Yeah, hell no. I mean, you can be smart about it and, you know, do a good living out of it. You just have to be smart about it.
That's my style. My style is just to work smarter, not harder.
Yeah,
It's just my style. I
definitely.
have nothing against the people that work hard. I do admire them because
Yeah,
that
yeah,
takes a lot of shit,
definitely.
man. Like, you know, if
Definitely.
you do construction, carpentry, whatever it is, that's a lot of fucking
Yep.
work. Like,
Yep,
that
it
is
is.
something that I'm just not built for it. I'm just not. Like, I'll probably crack.
Mhm.
They'll be like fucking clowning on me for that. But
Yeah.
I'm more of a you know, sales. Sales is one of my things, I would say.
Yeah.
I like to talk to clients and kind of convince them, you know, to get a product that they're needing and kind of just double on it. You know,
Mhm.
you're not going to take one phone. That's why I used to work at a phone place. You're not taking one phone. You're taking a tablet for your kid. You're taking this device that goes in your car. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Everything.
like, I've always had that, you know, kind of communicating with people
Yep.
kind of job. So I think that's one of the things that mold me into, you know, that hustle mentality. Like, you know,
Yep.
you gotta, if you want it, you gotta go for it. You know, you gotta
Yep.
get it. So,
Yep. But I feel like it wouldn't just be just hustle. You know, you have to divide it into your life. You know, you got to spend time with your family. You have to, all that. You know, for people that are married, I mean, you know, don't let that you're married stop you from achieving your dreams of, you know, doing this, doing that, doing that.
or
know,
or that you have a
Yeah,
kid
I mean,
or-
it's good that you're married. You know, you have a supporter right there. You know, that's fucking good. Both of y'all get to work. Both of y'all do something. You know, I mean, y'all doing it as a couple. So I mean, what would it be better than that? You know.
And then another thing that's huge is like when you have kids and then they have a parent that, for example, with my dad, I see him grinding, building his business, so that motivates me to build my business.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's fucking awesome, you know. Like,
Yeah.
when you have your kids, they'll be able to be like, damn.
Yep.
Different.
It's crazy,
It
bro.
builds a different mentality, you know.
It is, and I think that's tight, bro. Because like, for example, your dad owns, you know, his own company. And then I have a couple of homies that have the same, like, you know, that have their dad that owns. And it's crazy because they all look up to them. Like, you look up to your dad.
Yeah.
My homie, you know, he's like, yeah, bro, my dad is like my fucking role model, my hero. And then that sets a good example. It kind of just leads you through that path of like doing your own shit, you know, following your dreams and shit.
Yep.
So
Yeah, I think the most exciting part is once you have kids, you know, once I have kids.
Yeah, hell yeah, definitely.
A fucking business owner and dad, you know, that's when you start building the next level of niggas, like
the next generation.
You know what I'm saying? I might not fucking get all the way where I want to, but when I have a kid, that nigga might be the next.
Yeah, as long as you're, you know, you might, like you say, you might not get to it, but at least you die trying. You know what I'm saying? Like you was in that process. But
I mean, for me, I feel like you're supposed to let your kids do whatever, you know, whatever makes them happy, whatever they want to do. You know, it's fuck that, you know. But I mean it like,
of course, AV, of course.
Don't go with AV.
But I think now is just we're in a generation where we allow, like, we're more flexible and we understand what it is. Because back in the day, it's just different. It's just different generations.
Yeah.
Back in the day, it's like follow the
rules,
system. Go to school, graduate, get a job and work. But now that it's just, we know that there's more than just that. We understand. We put ourselves in that position.
How does it feel to be a college dropout?
Fucking great. It feels fucking great.
Great. One of the best.
I love it. One of the fucking best things I could have done.
I did.
I'm a college dropout too.
Yeah, I did 2 years of physical therapy.
I had like 4 classes and I would have got my associates, but I was like, man, fuck this. I'm gonna spend the money that I was gonna pay for tuition. I fucking spend it on gear and lights and shit.
That's good.
Yep.
Shit, it paid off, right? It fucking paid off, definitely.
I felt like I got what I needed from it, and I was like, man, I don't need that shit.
Same.
Like this is what I tell those young entrepreneurs out there. Don't think college is the only way to get out of the hood or whatever, you know. But don't just focus on not doing shit either, you know. Fucking do something with your life. Don't just stay home doing shit, smoking weed, getting drunk every Friday at Pink. Nah, fucking do something with your life.
Do what you are passionate about.
Yes.
Like, make sure you can, like, what you're passionate about, make sure you can find something that you can be like, I can make a career out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it comes down to. But I think, dropping out of college was one of the best things I did too. I learned, like you said, you know, I learned.
Drop out of college at 101.
Shit. That's crazy. But it's crazy because in a way, I think I would have benefited, you know, because I wanted to be a personal trainer. I want to be a personal trainer. That's one of my goals. But the physical therapy would have benefited me. I learned a lot. I still learn, like, you know, the massage. I know how to do like professional massages. I know a lot of body parts I didn't know. So that, like,
see that girls that need a massage.
Nah,
hit on my boy Darwin down here.
Hell, I don't want no smoke. Hell no. Shit. But yeah, man, I think I learned a lot, and it did definitely open my eyes to, like, man, why am I paying all this goddamn money? And it was something that I like, but I didn't see myself doing it for the rest of my life. That's the you know, the thing.
You know, there's certain ones that when people want to be doctors or nurses and that's their dream and everything, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean,
and we need doctors and nurses.
We
so
need everything.
That's
We
something,
definitely need everything.
It goes both ways, man. We need lawyers, doctors, and all that good jazz.
Yeah, all you have to do is
yes. AV should have been a lawyer. I think in a different life he would have been.
I think he would have been good.
Motherfuckers be hustling, bro. When I first had to go through the legal process of bullshit, I seen my lawyer pull up with like a stack of fucking
papers,
folders. So I know those are all his clients, and I paid him the amount I paid him. So I was like, that's times 30. Stack. So
Nigga, did you have a public pretender, nigga?
no, that nigga. I mean, he helped me.
Oh yeah.
My record is clean, so shout out to that motherfucker.
shout out to AB's lawyer for keeping him out the fucking out of lockup.
Hell yeah.
Don't smoke and drive, nigga. What you mean?
Let's not talk about it, man.
For real. That was a dark
time.
dark times in AV's life. But AV, where do you see yourself in like 5 years? Let's just do 5 years.
5 basically the same shit. I mean, same shit, different scale. So
You think at a higher level?
yeah, higher level, just more better budgets, working with bigger, artists. Yeah, just same thing, just on a bigger platform.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Same, yeah, for sure. And shout out to Eddie for the wall too, because he was one of the. He
Yeah.
basically
What you
taught me
guys
how to build
think?
this motherfucker.
Yeah, man. He came up with the materials, and this is the half court podcast wall, so that's pretty
Yep.
tight.
Well, shit, man. Anything else you want to fucking talk about, Eddie?
We can freestyle, to be honest, man. Like this is.
Something you want to touch on?
Yeah, what do you like? We can talk about anything if you're into like fucking sports or anything, any topic that's happening in the world. Cause I have social media, but I don't keep up with it.
Coronavirus.
I don't
Oh,
really fucking.
Yeah. The
You party?
I used to party a lot, but then I was at Pink's every Thursday, every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Shit used to be wild, man.
so
But
what caused you to stop that?
my mentality, bro. I wanted to hustle. I wanted to change my mentality. There's bigger things out there than just fucking Pinks.
That's what I'm trying to tell everyone.
Yeah.
It'll come. It'll eventually come through.
I mean, I don't know. Like, think about it. I mean, when you go to Pink's, you're wasting money, right? What is it? Fucking $200 a night, whatever. Yeah, but then you go out. You save that money. You can go on a trip somewhere.
And then that's what we were talking about the other day too. And it's like you're wasting, let's say, on average 4 hours, right? Every time you go out, sitting there 5. You're sitting there sipping liquor or alcohol, whatever, or fucking beers or whatever. That is not doing any good for you. At the end of the day, it's not doing any good for you. Yeah, you have.
Money, you're killing your liver.
Right, there you go. That's exactly what it is.
I mean, I feel like you still need to have fun though. I
Right,
feel
you
like you
still,
need to
but-
have fun. Doing shit you're not supposed to. But I mean, it's just doing it at the right times. Doing it. Yeah.
On a smaller scale.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
For social occasion.
Yeah.
Just not too much of anything is bad,
Yep. Definitely.
So
And that's how things are, though. Like, if you're having an addictive personality, like, at least that's how I am. If I like doing something, I'm gonna do it. So, like, if I like a song, I'll listen to that bitch all day. Like, and then until I burn it out, and I'm like, damn, this song ain't even.
Nigga, you sound like a Pisces.
I don't know. That's how I am. Like, if I like doing something, I'm gonna do it and do it. So self-control is definitely and fuck.
Another thing that has helped me a lot is I cannot get a no as an answer. Like,
A what?
definitely a no as an answer. So like,
okay.
if they tell me something that I can't do it, whatever, like, I'm gonna do it. That just because you said no, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
you
yeah.
can't fucking open a car dealership. You can't open this. Like, fuck you are. I'm
Nah,
gonna open this
that's
bitch.
a good. That's a great example. 'cause
that do whatever.
when they say, "Oh, you can't do this, you can't do that," all you gotta say is, "Hey, man, you gotta keep in mind this light thing,
Yes,
electricity once was
yes,
impossible.
yes.
A phone, a cell phone, talking miles away from other, with that was once impossible.
Yes,
the fucking
yes,
internet
yes.
was so like, what are you talking about? A car?
They tell me I can't be on my shit and go to Pink's every night.
Ah man,
Hey, salud, pariente.
y'all on something else.
Y'all need to
but-
catch Heavy at Pink's every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah, these guys are sponsored by.
Shout out to
Hey.
DJ Pollito too.
Ah,
By Pink Cantina.
Shout out to Teto's Muffler Shop.
If you're like a young fucking entrepreneur I've seen a lot of people fall for it, and just the nightlife, that shit is fun. So
It's fun though. I love that shit.
Never experienced shit like that, so
Yeah, hell yeah, definitely.
do things that you see in fucking music videos and all that shit.
Definitely. I mean, you go to Pink's,
I would.
you go out.
I like having small doses of it, and especially if I'm getting paid for it.
You went hard when you were younger in fucking Puerto Rico.
I did. But that's different, bro. Puerto Rico is a whole different animal, man. Like there's
Crazy
a lot
out there or what?
man, it's
You
like
probably did it
Oh,
I did it
shit.
What we were
almost every fucking day I would go out. There was just a place to go out. So it's like when I was hella young, that was I went crazy.
I mean,
Like,
you're supposed to have fun. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And here, when I came here, I mean, I went out a couple of times, you know, still went out, but I'd rather do it on a smaller scale, you know, just some light stuff. And if I'm getting paid for it, that's even better.
Look,
man.
just do whatever makes you happy. If you're going, if going out makes you happy, do it. If doing whatever makes you happy, just do whatever makes you happy. That's all.
That's what it is.
Yep.
But it's crazy, man, because like I had one of my homies that he's young as fuck too, man, and he used to go out all the times. And ever since he started hanging out with me, he was like, bro, I got to thank you a lot because I changed my mentality. I don't go out that much. I'm not worried about chasing, you know, females anymore. I'm just worried about getting my shit done. And this was all thanks to you. I mean, that was crazy. That was really crazy. Yeah.
That's one of the things that I want to, you know, do. I want to focus on my shit first. You know, I don't want a family. Yeah, I prefer them waiting because I got to get this, you know, this shit done so I can later have a family, enjoy my time with them. Yep. Yep. You know,
I'm just gonna play my cards right until I can and be able to like provide a life that a better. Not that I had a bad life. I had a really good life. You know, my parents fucking took care of shit, but I want to be able to do the next level shit, like send them on a cruise and you know, get them to see shit that just different shit.
Experience shit you never seen before.
The world, like, nah, fuck that.
Fuck yeah.
Nah, it's already a dark world, so if you don't have money.
Because you have to wake up every single day making ends meet regardless of your excuse that you have set in your mind. You have to wake up and bust your ass to feed your kid. If you don't, you have to think about as a responsible parent, my kid's not gonna be able to eat. So that shit's tough, dog. So you guys that don't have kids, my nigga, take advantage of that shit, my boy. Strap up, don't be silly, wear a Jimmy.
Yeah, hell yeah.
If you have kids, you gotta fucking step your ass too, you know?
No, yeah, and you still
I see nothing but single moms out there, bro. I see nothing but single moms out there.
And that's what I'm saying. Like
all over.
The older you guys get, man, the older.
Shout out to them single moms.
Shout out to them single moms out there.
The older you guys get, man, y'all gonna either die single or be a stepdad. So keep that in mind.
I might just be that uncle.
Hey, my nigga.
That one.
He's gonna be living the bachelor life.
On me.
Who is?
But yeah, man, it's very whatever makes you happy at the end of the day, man. If you want to go out, have some drinks and chill, fuck it, you know.
Yep, definitely.
You know, so
I feel like another thing that you're supposed to focus on is, you know, helping people out. Definitely. I mean, fucking, if somebody needs a hand, you know, give them a hand. If somebody's hungry, you know, you see homeless people out there, you know, fucking volunteer to go feed them, you know, instead of fucking waking up at not doing nothing with your time, you know.
Yeah.
Helping people, bro, that changed your life, definitely.
Especially the ones that surround you.
I've volunteered downtown a couple times, and I mean, it's sad because you see like little kids, bro, like their parents can't even feed them, bro, you know.
Yeah.
It's definitely sad.
Yeah, definitely. One of the things I want to do is make an impact, you know, as much as I can. And I feel like I'm doing it little by little, you know. People that surround me, you know, I try to be as positive as I can and not let shit fuck up.
One of my major goals,
that's what it is, yep.
One of my major goals, it's helping like families in Mexico. Yeah. I mean, because I used to live in Mexico and it's a poor life. Yeah, so, you know, like, what you see here, you wouldn't imagine you see in Mexico. Like, being in Mexico, it's poverty, you know. Me, personally, I lived there till I was 7, and we didn't even have a restroom, you know. You had to go take a shit. You have to go take a shit on the backyard type of thing. You know, it's sad. We didn't have a shower. We had to heat up water in a thing and, you know, fucking shower there. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. You know,
Puerto
Rico has a little taste of it. Not nowhere, you know, close to Mexico. But I would, if I get to the point where I'm really successful and shit, you know, I want to definitely build better schools over there. The school system sucks.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's one of my things.
I want to fix.
P. Diddy actually does have a school. So that's what's up.
Yeah.
When you have that, when you're on that platform like a Kanye or something like that, that's when you have the power to like create a school.
Yeah, but I mean, what do you need? obviously you need fucking money for that. You know, if you want to help people out, you need money. So that's one of that's
Right,
one
that
of
is
my
correct.
fucking motivations too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Being
fucking
able to do cool shit like that.
yeah, hell yeah.
Akon, shout out to Akon, that motherfucker's
Nigga
dope.
brought electricity to Africa. Dog.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, you got to make a name for yourself, build the name, build the brand, and then everything will come. But yeah, man, I mean, that's some good ass shit, man. Good ass fucking quality advice and shit. But
Yep. You got any questions?
he mentioned something that got me curious. That coronavirus.
Oh.
So that what is up with that? Did that
So,
came?
The coronavirus is basically a respiratory virus that came from China. Essentially, it's airborne, right? So as of 20 minutes ago, according to CNN, it has caused over 80 cases of death, fatalities, both worldwide, right? And I think over 2,000 cases of people being infected with it. And it's here in the United States as we speak. So,
Wasn't that shit? I heard something about that like 2 days ago. It was like a 29 deaths and like 800
But-
people infected. So that shit just multiplying like crazy.
Was it that somebody ate a goddamn bat? That's what I heard.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
I'm not sure.
Like a bat.
Bro,
suit.
that's a flying rat. Like, who in their mind wants to eat a goddamn flying rat? Like,
This is the second major outbreak in China history. The last one was 2013. I'm not sure exactly what did cause it, but it spreads crazy because it's airborne. Imagine, it's airborne. Like, how many diseases are caused by being airborne? So that can spread very quickly. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna have motherfuckers wearing masks.
that's crazy. Yeah, and
In
then
China, they're basically building a hospital in 6 days.
that's what I heard too. Like, they're built because the hospitals are so busy, they're so packed with those cases that they had to build a hospital in 6 days.
Correct.
How crazy is that?
How the fuck?
And if that's true, if the bad thing is true, y'all Chinese people need to stop eating everything y'all can, bro. I'm being serious, man. Y'all are smart individuals. Y'all need to stop with that. You know what I'm saying?
Go eat some pho today too, though.
Well, guess what? You probably ate some rat.
So like for real, man. Like I remember I saw a thing where like there was a restaurant that had a cage full of rats.
Let me tell you about Taste of China.
For real. But bro, that place had a
playing,
big
Maggie.
cage full of rats, and before you go in the restaurant, the people would go and pick up their rat. Cook me this rat.
I mean, it's their culture though, you know. Like Mexican people eat like tacos de tripa, tacos de cerebro, you know. They eat some weird shit too. Every culture eats weird ass shit. But I mean, not like Chinese people. Though.
I don't.
Yeah, not
I
like people in
just think,
China.
like,
though.
I don't know.
Hey, let me ask you guys this. So, with the coronavirus outbreak, and then you have World War II in reverse, where are you guys at with the way the fate of the world is at?
I mean,
What's your personal opinion on
Good thing
current
the weed is
politics?
getting stronger.
yo.
Would you care like? I mean, obviously you would care, but would like if an outbreak like breaks out, right? Would you like be scared? Would you? You think you'll be scared? I mean,
Outbreak.
I feel like we're all gonna die one day. You know, like we're all just gonna fucking die. Yeah.
I think that 2020 has been a fucking scary start.
For real.
It is, if you think about
Yes. We're barely 20 days in.
No,
and
I'm being serious. Like this
World
is
War
also serious.
III,
The World War III
fucking-
possibility with Iran and shit. Then we have like Puerto Rico got hit with like 6 fucking earthquakes. Then you got
The Australia fires,
the Australia fire.
What the fuck?
Then you
coronavirus.
the coronavirus. And you got
Hey,
Juice
Kobe
WRLD.
Bryant passed
Did he
away.
die in 2020?
Come on,
Juice
man.
WRLD.
Who?
Juice WRLD. Did he die in 2020?
Nah, I think that was
Last year.
20. Yeah, last year, 2019.
Okay. Well, it was going into 2020. And then you got Kobe Bryant and his daughter, bro, like dying too. Like, how fucking crazy is that?
This world, man. I feel like,
It's cold world.
would you think this world will like end out of nowhere?
I think if it's gonna end, as the Bible says, I think it's gonna end because we destroy it.
Yeah.
That's what I think it's gonna come down to.
Yeah.
Either one of
definitely.
these Russians or China, whatever, are gonna fucking come one of these days and say, "Fuck you," hit
How
a nuclear
the-
bomb and hit us, and
Yeah.
we're gonna hit them back, and boom, there goes the world. It's either that or we destroying it as of like
Throwing
the
trash
fires,
away.
trash, fucking disposal, fucking dumping in
Do you
our
recycle
oceans
like?
and
Do
shit.
you try to recycle whatever you can?
I do.
Like,
I do.
You know, they give you like containers, right?
Yeah, they do. They
yeah.
do. I do. I do. Yeah, definitely.
My mom does. I know. Sad to say, my mom. Sad to say, bro.
My mom is a saint.
I think we got to because this is where we live, man. This is where we live. I mean, if we destroy this shit, where the fuck
Yeah.
are we going? To hell?
God damn.
Nah, we gonna live
You
on-
are with that fucking negative ass. Come on, man.
Shit.
We going to heaven.
This was dark, really.
All dogs go to heaven. That's right.
Oh my god.
Nah, well, shit, man. I think that's I asked Eddie everything I needed to ask.
You have any more questions? All right.
Well, I did want to know how you wanted to become a millionaire, but you never told me. You got all these ideas, but I'm like just trying to see what's the deal with it, you know?
I mean, for now,
Have you done the math?
I've done.
Like, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I'm a billionaire.
How you gonna
be
do
a
that?
billionaire? I mean, opening businesses. You know, I want to open. You know, with the fencing, I want to. You know,
So
I'm integrating.
roofing, huh?
Yeah, I'm integrating roofing this year into it. We're starting to we do driveways as well. So you know, with that, then I can open a dispensary. I mean, dispensary.
Flip.
Yeah, flip.
Okay.
10
I think
extra shit.
one of the things that was very interesting is that conversation we had last podcast about opening a business that you're really not into. And I was looking at it and I was arguing again. I was like, I do get y'all's point, but if I were to open, let's say, a barbershop, we go back to the barbershop, people are going to think, damn, this channel's about barbering and shit, because that's all we talk about most of the time. But I think if I open a business, if I'm not into it, I'm still going to do my research. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
you know, like I got to, if it's dispensary,
But it's not gonna be the same.
it's not. It's definitely not. But,
It's not gonna be It's not gonna be. I don't think so.
well, I don't know
You can
about
be there
that.
to collect checks.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You know,
You know, I mean, you're not gonna enjoy it because
but
you're
I
not
think
working
it's
there.
different from
It's just
the
gonna
ones
be.
like Nick's, for example. That's like the owners are in there cooking the burgers.
Yeah.
And making sure that as opposed to.
But that's the thing with that. And that's what I wanted to get to.
McDonald's is making way more money. Than
And that's what I wanted to get to, right? McDonald's.
It depends on what type of business you want to make.
That's what I'm gonna get to, right? That's what I'm gonna get to. So we were talking about that. Yeah, you got to be in there. But McDonald's, when they opened their first restaurant, the guy, whatever, he was in there, right? But it got to the point where he couldn't be in there anymore because he was a CEO.
Yeah. I mean, you can be in there. You know, you have to be there first,
Right.
Because I mean, if you don't teach them,
And that's exactly what I wanted to get to.
Everybody's gonna be running everywhere. They're not gonna know what the fuck
Right.
to do. So you gotta be in there.
Like somebody that one of your employees wouldn't respect you telling them to do something if they hadn't seen you do it.
Yeah, definitely. Hell yeah,
Right.
You have to do it. You have to make a system as well, you know. So that way you gotta have people doing the work. You have to have
Right.
people
But
doing this, doing
but
that.
at the end of the day, the owner of that place, he established that place. He gave people jobs. So I mean, obviously, like with cuts and shit, I can't tell, like, if the only person that's gonna tell me if that's a good cut is the client. That's the only person that's gonna tell me. Like, I can't be in there and be like, that ain't a good cut. The only person that's gonna say it is the client. Like, that's who's gonna dictate. So in my opinion, like running a barbershop, if I were to do it, like, I just gotta make sure it's just running. Like, I'm not gonna be on that boss shit, because it's like you said, like, I'm not in there. I'm not deep in there. So I gotta make sure either like I'm hiring somebody that's taking care of it.
At that point, you're basically
I think at that point I would have do like,
you're doing real estate. You're not really doing barbering.
there you go. That's what. It's same with the dispensary. If I were to
Yeah.
if I were to open a dispensary, like I'm not into like the smoking and shit. Like, I would have somebody that like is gonna test me.
Yeah, I mean,
all right,
yeah.
quality check. What's good with this? Is it good? All right, can we sell it? So I definitely be invested, but it would be in a different way. I know, I get what you're saying. Like, if that's your shit, you love it, you go into it full. That like that's your happy place. Like that nigga Juan he's happy that he has a 24-hour fucking dispensary.
Like, for example, with my dad, that's the same thing. Like, he wants to be in there fucking building shit all day, you know? I mean, he likes the business side of shit too, but that's his passion, you know, being in there actually creating angles and...
Kind of taking his shit to the next level.
As to where you have the contractors, that these dudes don't really give a fuck about the work. They just want to get their cut from the flip. So they're not looking at, oh, well, this lady's really going to like her kitchen. They're thinking more like, that kitchen better be badass so I can make my money.
Because at the end of the day, like, you can start something, but at the end of the day, when you expand, you're not going to be in all the places that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you open a couple of...
have to have that initial
Right.
For example, with like, yeah, you have to have.
And that's where that.
Yeah.
And that's where I wanted to get to. Like,
But to me, in my opinion, unless you're an investor, you have a shitload of money, and yeah, you can just go give somebody a bag of money and they'll do whatever you want. Just give me my cut. You know, you can always do that when you have money. But
cause like, yeah, you open a couple of barbershops, then you start the Empower network. You know, like that eventually expands, and then like it's a network, a platform. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's gonna get to the point.
I made sure that I went and did all that shit, and I wasn't just like trying to contract a bunch of jobs and hiring dudes that knew how to. I could have just like hired a bunch of dudes that fucking could edit, but I just made sure that I did it. Like with the barbering shit, I made sure I went to school and learned the industry before I see like, oh, I can make some money off of that. I'm just gonna hop in and make some. Nah, I'm gonna actually like learn the culture, learn the, not just be like. And you, I mean, and you can at the end of the day, maybe I'm stupid for fucking doing all that when I could have just like, but then that was the only way that I could see it work. So, but there might be that person that has a shitload of money and they're just like, fuck yeah, I want to invest in this and this. Unfortunately, I wasn't blessed with that.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, like NBA players too. Like they have multiple. Some of them have multiple businesses, but that's what they do. They just get their fucking cash, throw it out there, invest in it. You know, I mean, T-Pain lost all his fucking money. He lost what, 40 million, I think it was, or some shit like that. And he said bad decisions.
That's crazy how like all the some of these like rich ass millionaires dudes just lose it all. Like just.
It comes down to
Crazy.
bad business choices. I think that's what it is. Drugs.
If
maybe.
you don't, I feel like it's not about the money you get. If you can be getting, I mean, $20,000 a year, or you can be getting $200,000 a year. If you're not spending it correctly, back the guy that fucking has 20,000, he's gonna have more money than you at the end of the year.
Yeah,
because you're just fucking it up.
Back in the day when I was like, man, if I win the lotto with 2 million, I'm sad, this and that. And I thought it was like, just get the million and that's it. You're going to live. But now that I know more of the business side, it's like, no, you got to find ways to multiply it and keep it growing, because that shit can just grow.
I don't even think you can live a life like with fucking 2 million for, all your life.
Nah.
Fuck no.
No.
Definitely.
The cost of living keeps going up, and it's just like, yeah, it's not.
To make $1 million in McDonald's, did you know it was 40 years? You have to work 40 years at McDonald's to make $1 million.
Damn, what minimum wage is that?
40. Shit, I don't know.
Yeah.
I read about it. 40 years. 40 to make $1 million. So anybody can be a millionaire.
At Target, it's 25 years.
Damn.
Probably, I don't know. I'm just saying.
You just throwing a number out there.
Give me.
I mean,
fuck this. I quit the fencing company. Let's work at Target.
I don't think. I don't think that's even possible. Even working at McDonald's. I mean, can you have a regular life?
Yeah, you
working at McDonald's?
definitely.
Dime bags to the drive-thru and shit.
For real, huh?
Oh,
I don't.
So in 5 years, you have to make 200,000, and then 5 divided by that, like 40,000 a year. That would be it. 40,000 a year.
As a regular employee working at McDonald's, I can have a have a car payment, house payment, and all that shit.
Fuck no, you can't.
That's what I'm saying. That's like.
But you'll make $1 million though. You'll make $1 million working 40 years at McDonald's.
The minimum wage is too low for that, and McDonald's will not pay you that. Absolutely won't. They won't. They just won't pay you that. It's fast food industry. They look down upon it. Unless you work at Chick-fil-A, maybe.
Man, fuck that. I would if I know my manager at Browns. He used to make some money. He was in that bitch all day.
He was a manager, right? A store manager? There you go.
GM. He was making money.
Store manager, employee. You're a soldier. You're a foot soldier.
And that's what they're saying. Like, if they know you good, they won't promote you, because if they can make the same money, they can pay you the same money to do the same shit.
Yes.
They'll do that. Or maybe give you like a fucking 50-cent raise or some shit.
Ooh,
Maybe he's always
you gotta
fucking knocking something down, huh?
Fuck, man.
Yeah, for real. That's what it is. That's when you gotta bounce.
Yeah, that's definitely when you got to bounce. But I mean, yeah, fuck all that bullshit, man. I don't. Nah.
Fuck that corporate shit, huh?
Nah. Nah.
Yeah. My manager, bro, she was crazy. She was literally there every day of the week, Monday through Sunday. Yeah, 7, 8, 9 in the morning till 10 at night.
That's how it is, man. Like I have a client. His has nail shops, and But you gotta be like that. I don't know, man.
But
I don't think so.
I think so because if
Nah, I don't.
Nah,
I think
fuck no.
if it's in a corporate level, I don't think it. You just
so why
like
you wanna wake up at 11,
you just you're just
You got to do something else.
you just don't. You haven't unleashed your potential. You probably don't believe in yourself because. When I was getting my passport, I was at the post office and I sat down there and there was an old lady with a Chick-fil-A suit.
Because that lady, you're talking about the Chick-fil-A lady.
Yeah.
She works for somebody. For example, somebody like he's talking about the lady from Taste of China. She owns her own business, so that's. Like,
But I still wouldn't. I mean, how are you gonna be there every day, 9 in the
Okay.
morning to 10 at night?
Let me
You
give you
have
a
to
perfect
have.
example.
You go out, do
Right.
something
Let me
with
give
your
you a
life other than
perfect
work.
example. When I used to work at Cox, by Cox, there's a burger that's called Ed Burgers or some shit like that. He owns that place, but he's there every single day from open to close. Now, when I ask him, like, do you have any other, locations or anything? He just has that one. He's stuck to there, and it's like I feel like he never gets a break, never goes out, never looks to expand, get bigger.
But that probably makes him happy, though. You know. I mean,
He did not look happy, man. Based on that
probably-
customer service, he gave me shit.
That, though, is that he's exclusive. Ted's Burgers, or not Ted's Burgers, Nick's Burgers, right?
Yeah, that's what
One of
I'm
the
saying.
top 5 in the country for burgers. I bet you Nick is there from open to close.
Yeah.
Granted, he has one of the most
So what
up and coming, more
you want legacy or you want money? I mean, like, you can have both. but
exactly.
I want
So,
legacy. I would
With
rather
these
have
mom and
legacy,
pop
but-
shops,
I think you can have both.
there's a
You
difference.
You can definitely have both. Fuck
Yeah, you can have both, man. Like I wouldn't.
Like I do from next May at some point.
Corporate, I think whenever you open up a corporate chain of food, your style kind of goes down. There's maybe a
Right,
select few-
the auticity goes away.
Correct. Compared to a startup shop, or not a startup shop, but like your original hometown, mom and pop shop that opened up that keeps it authentic, because they're so self-driven and they're so invested into that one location compared to thousands of different locations. McDonald's
But
compared
basically,
to
a place like that is focused on the quality of those burgers,
correct.
as opposed to like the
Quantity.
of shit that they can get out the door.
And it's like you said, maybe at the end of the day, that's what makes them happy.
I mean,
I feel like it's kind of like, it's cool, but I mean, I would love to expand and do bigger things because at the end of the day, one of my goals is to travel the world, and I want to do that while I'm young, man, while I don't have wrinkles and shit. So
that's another thing, about DACA. To bring that up, having DACA, you can travel anywhere.
Yeah,
so
you can
that
only do
can
United
you can
States.
travel within the U.S. But I mean, I've always wanted to go to Europe. So yeah, not being able to go because of that,
Go to Europe, bro.
Once you're a millionaire, it won't fucking matter.
Yeah, once you've been there, you don't matter.
Bag, homie.
yeah, I think it's that, and that's one of my goals because it's like, and it goes back to what I was saying, like
You need 500,000. I read it. You need 500,000 to get legal papers invested.
Damn, that's expensive.
That's a
$500,000.
lot. That's $500,000. That's $500,000 right there.
That's another motivation for me. Fucking being able to have paper, provide my family with papers. Like, yeah, I want. They plan to go to Mexico. They built a house in Mexico, so I want to be able to see them over there as well.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think you have to do it, man. Like, you don't want to fucking travel the world when you're fucking old. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it goes down to like when I sat down with that lady, she had a Chick-fil-A. She was working for a corporate, and I was talking to her, and she said, that she's been working for the company for 15 plus or 20 years, and it was her first time going on a cruise. She was hella excited. First time going on a cruise, and it was in like the little islands and shit. So that kind of made me realize, like, damn, like, I don't want to be that,
Yeah.
And I was getting my passport just because of that, like I want to have that shit. So if I need to travel, if I want to travel, I'll go ahead and do that. And that's one of my goals this year, to travel minimum 4 times a year. And I already went to, I mean, it was a little road trip, but it was a road trip. You know what I'm saying? I've never been to Chicago. I went to Chicago. I got another road trip that's going to come pretty
I
soon.
feel
So,
like you get a motivation as well. Once you're, somewhere, you're see there, so you're like, oh shit, you're not stuck. Yeah, it's
Yes.
something different. You're not stuck, so you're gonna be like, oh shit, look, there's a fucking penthouse over there. Oh, I gotta work to get a penthouse.
That's why I don't think,
Yeah.
I think I'll buy I don't know, that's hard. Buying a house just somewhere. Like Grant Cardone, that motherfucker bought a jet.
He bought a jet.
Hey.
I
bro.
didn't have a house, I bought a jet.
That has definitely been like one of my mentors.
I think it's really a hard decision. Like, one of my goals is obviously to have a beach house in Puerto Rico. That way I can go. That would be like my main vacation house.
Beach
And
house.
when it comes to the house, yeah, it's a really tough one because it's like, where the hell are you gonna stay? Like I'm always on the move, so it's like, you know, it'll be a hard decision, but.
Yep.
I definitely would invest in real estate, you know, some real estate.
Hell yeah.
You know,
real
I
estate.
mean, that house that I would buy in Puerto Rico, I'd probably turn that into Airbnb. And then when I'm about to go and vacate myself, just close that bitch down, you know?
I mean, I was looking at this thing about Airbnb the other day. Like, hotels ain't gonna be the thing anymore. Like in the future, it's just if you travel somewhere, where do you travel? Where do you stay at a hotel or do you stay at?
It
Airbnb?
depends. It depends.
Oh, that Omni, if I had money, I'd stay at that bitch.
I mean, when it comes to the money, but I mean, I feel like it just depends. Like if it's a big group,
Yeah.
I feel like we'll take more advantage of the Airbnb. But if it's just like,
More of a home vibe from an Airbnb.
Look, an
Yes.
idea I can give you, you know, with Airbnb. I mean, you can get people to, you know, rent out their houses. You can look for people
Well-
that have houses, and you can just make a contract with them, so they rent you the house, and then you can rent it to Airbnb.
exactly.
You know?
I saw
So-
somebody doing that. People were renting a house and
A bunch of bullshit.
Airbnb in that.
You see, that's
Do all that shit.
then you,
It pays. It pays.
What are you gonna do? I mean, yeah, if it pays, what are you gonna do?
I'd rather Uber than do that.
Nah, come on,
Hell
son.
nah.
Put all that.
You know how
mileage.
much Airbnbs make a month? It's crazy, bro. Fucking crazy.
It's up there. It's up there. It's $1 million company. Like,
Sounds like a bunch of middleman bullshit.
nah, that's investing, dog.
Don't
Yeah,
listen
that's-
to this
that's
negative ass
pretty
nigga. Look, that's another thing. Don't limit yourself. If you set limitations to yourself, you will never achieve it.
Next to Airbnb, I ain't trying to work for the niggas.
I mean, whatever you do, just don't set Just don't set
Oh, me,
limitations.
be about it, cuh.
Just don't set limitations in general. You know, if you say you can't do this, you can't do that, then obviously you're not gonna do it because you're saying you can't. You know, if you say yeah, I'm gonna do it, then of course
You're your own believer, man.
Yes,
You're gonna
you need to
fucking
believe
get
in
as far
yourself.
as you
You
believe
need to take
can.
action.
You are your biggest critic.
Yes.
You are your biggest critic. Let that sink in. Let that sink in, y'all. You are your biggest critic.
Yes, sir. When are we getting beats though?
Man, you can get beats.
No, where are we getting beats from you?
Yo, you're gonna get some beats from foul beats. That's right.
All right, hey, he
Foul
said
beats.
it. I got to put pressure
Foul
on everybody
beats in
in
the-
this bitch. You know what I'm saying? So stay on the lookout for Foul's beats on the fucking
Foul-
track. You know
Foul
what I'm
beats
saying?
in the
So,
cut.
any other fucking topics y'all want to talk about, man?
We're at an hour. I think we're good, man. This
AB, fuck you, man. You don't want to talk, nigga? Shut up.
Tell that motherfucker.
Oh, me, AB doesn't want to talk. AB's like, I'm tired, man. I want to get the fuck out of here,
I
man.
gotta take a shit.
Shit. Anything else before we close this bitch?
I'm good.
I mean, I think it was a great podcast. You guys did an amazing
Appreciate that.
Appreciate that.
You know, I'm fucking
Hey, we
with you, AB.
better shoot another one in about 6 months.
And see where we're at.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's do another one, or by the end of the year.
Hey,
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. AV behind the cameras doing
Thank
a
you
great
guys for
job. You know what
listening.
I'm saying? Eddie for coming through. Foul beats coming soon. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
let's wrap
AB
this
and
shit
Darwin
up.
for the video today. Hell yeah.
hell
I know
man.
that shit's gonna
Stay on
look
the
dope.
lookout for that too, man. So
Hey,
we go.
shout out to Gorilla Printing. Shout out to Teto's Muffler Shop. Shout out to all my homies out there.
Yeah. Shout out to OKC in the
Yeah.
motherfucking building. Half Court Podcast. We are out.
Don't forget to give Unlimited Fence a like on Facebook.
Yes, we'll leave the links
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
description.
yeah.
Anything else, Eddie? Goddamn.
We are good. Good to go.
All right, we are out.